Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, a house explosion just outside of Lansing, Iowa. Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. We start with breaking news tonight. Reports of a possible house explosion just outside Lansing, Iowa. No word yet of the exact cause or if there are any injuries, but our crews on scene found lots of damage in multiple emergency departments assisting with the investigation. According to posts on Facebook, State Highway 26 between Lansing and New Albin was closed while firefighters responded to the location. As soon as we have more information, we'll be sure to update you on air and online. The National Weather Service has issued flood warnings for multiple counties across Wisconsin and Minnesota. In La Crosse, the Mississippi River has now risen above flood stage and could continue rising to 13.6 feet by Wednesday afternoon. According to the NWS in La Crosse, flood stage is 12 feet, and as of last hour, the stage was just over 12 feet. The damage from last night's storm in Janesville is bringing out community support. Volunteers have been at the Old County Job Center from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., sending off food and water to damaged neighborhoods like these. As of 3 p.m., over 500 meals have gone out, and a total of 16 stores and restaurants have donated. One organizer says the support of the community is impressive.
It's been neat to see people say, I wasn't involved in it, but it was close to my house and it could have been me. And they just want to come out and do anything that they can.
The Salvation Army on Sutherland Avenue in Janesville is also accepting physical donations to help those affected. People who have been displaced can show up to this location until midnight tonight for an overnight shelter.
Yeah, as bad as it's been around here, of course, it's been worse not too far from home. The tornadic storms over southern Wisconsin yesterday afternoon and last evening, and much heavier rain fell to our west, especially over towards Sioux Falls and Sioux City. Now today, a much needed dry day, high temperatures in the upper 70s to lower 80s, 81 in Eau Claire, 82 in La Crosse. That 88 in Viroqua, probably an error, so probably low 80s there, 81 in Prairie du Chien. Nice little time lapse for you for today. We started with the cloud cover, plenty of sunshine by lunchtime, just some of those fair weather cumulus clouds during the afternoon. Actually made for a pretty sunset earlier this evening. Here's a shot at about 8:26. Some nice afterglow there just after 9 o'clock, and skies are mostly clear at this hour. Area rivers continue to run high. More needed dry time tomorrow until our next chance for some showers and thunderstorms comes tomorrow night. Some of those could be on the hefty side. We'll talk more about that in Maine weather coming up in a little bit. An isolated storm just south of Baraboo. Those kind of tracked along and east of Interstate 94 earlier this evening. Most of us stayed dry. Current temperatures in the mid-60s to lower 70s, and we will see overnight lows pretty seasonable, mid-50s to lower 60s, right around 62 here in La Crosse. I will discuss those storm chances for tomorrow night and the rest of my 8-day forecast that's coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Bill. Severe weather swept across the Midwest yesterday, causing significant disruptions to local businesses. One of the hardest hit areas is the Red Barn Campground in Lansing, Iowa. Yesterday, the campground suffered extensive flooding. The owner of the Red Barn Campground described the terrifying scene, explaining that initially he thought the weather would pass. However, shortly after, a massive 4-foot wall of water came rushing from behind him, sweeping through the entire campground.
We ended up with 6 inches of rain on the rain gauge, and it all happens west of here when it comes out of the bluffs. And there's some people up there that'll call us and let us know what's going on, and they've never seen it this high. And the campers that have been in here for 30, 40 years, the water's never been this high in here.
In addition to the flooding, the campground also suffered electrical damage and several collapsed trees. No campers were injured. Folks in Houston, Minnesota will soon have a unique opportunity to step back in time. The Houston Hoedown is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Visitors can enjoy learning more about the rich history of Houston while taking part in the Hoedown festivities. People will have the chance to check out horse and tractor pulling and even explore a market in the park. A member of the Houston Hoedown board shared that the event's longevity is due to the town's rich history.
I think what sets it apart a lot is the fact that it's been going on so long, and everybody likes coming here. We get good crowds, and it's just a nice family affair, and something for everybody.
The Hoedown will run from July 26th through July 28th. Tickets are $15 if you buy them in advance and $20 at the gate. If you visited Riverside Park today, you might have noticed something new on the river. The American Melody made a stop in La Crosse, showcasing its fresh, updated aesthetic with a new interior design. The boat is specifically designed to navigate the Mississippi River, offering private balconies, spacious closets, and full-size bathrooms for its guests. One passenger from California told us he's been enjoying the stop in La Crosse.
We've been out to that Granddad Point and looked at that, and we went to the Hickson House this morning, came back for lunch, and then we just went over and heard some people ringing bells over there at their center by the Radisson. That was fun.
The Melody can hold 180 people and features over 90 rooms. The first presidential debate of 2024 is 4 days away. This week could be a make or break moment for the Biden and Trump campaigns. Trump was out and about this weekend campaigning in Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia. The president will stay at the presidential retreat until Thursday's debate, taking part in mock debate sessions. Both men will need to motivate key groups of voters, including those under 30, the majority of whom say Biden and Trump's age is a factor. Coming up on News 8, with prices on the rise, McDonald's is less than a week away from offering its customers a $5 value meal. Stay with us. That's up next.
Working with Maxwell White was amazing. They were professional, answered all of my questions.
I give Maxwell White my highest possible recommendation.
Maxwell White did a fabulous job on our shower.
5-star plumbing service done right.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all electric. Whether it's towing, powering up, or getting from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, what you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Now, get up to $7,400 in total savings on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Every day we battle illegal drugs coming into our community.
And we know the attacks on Tammy Baldwin are not true.
Tammy's working with law enforcement to stop the flow of fentanyl.
She brought Democrats and Republicans together
to crack down on drugs coming from China and Mexico,
giving us more tools to fight drug smugglers.
And Tammy voted 32 times to strengthen the border.
Don't believe the attacks.
It's Tammy Baldwin I trust to keep Wisconsin safe.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
Maxwell White celebrates servicing the La Crosse Coulee region for 30 years. Much has changed, but not our commitment to you. Providing local, honest, and quality plumbing repairs and solutions. That's Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Fast food customers who have been complaining about price hikes may soon find some relief. McDonald's is less than a week away from offering its customers a $5 value meal. The $5 meal deal was created in the hopes of luring back customers and boosting sales. The value meal is being offered for a limited time and will include a McDouble cheeseburger or McChicken sandwich, small French fries, 4-piece chicken nuggets, and a small soft drink. Keeping cool could burn a hole in many U.S. household budgets this summer. Average monthly power bills are expected to be 3% higher in June, July, and August compared to last year, according to the Energy Information Administration. The surge in costs comes largely from people using air conditioning to combat hot and humid weather. A senior meteorologist at MaxR says this June could be the hottest since 1950. Coming up on News 8, many people throughout Wisconsin and Minnesota are dealing with the after effects of severe flooding.
Joel Graw, another needed dry day tomorrow, but some more rain in spots tomorrow night. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
It's the summer sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Get up to 30% off regular prices. This Leslie sofa is just $9.99, and this Spindrift dining set is $12.99. Get savings throughout the showroom during the summer sale at Home Furniture.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,050.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Ram is built to serve, and you'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Make this the summer with a Ram 1500. Stop into Pischke Motors now during our last call to see our great selection. These 2024 Ram 1500s are on clearance. Great prices. Get them before they're gone. With unparalleled durability, towing, hauling, Ram's 1500 has you covered. Hurry in. This offer ends June 30th.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. American-made Landmaster UTVs are built from the ground up in Columbia City, Indiana. The Landmaster team takes pride in their work from start to finish, starting with raw steel made in the USA. Then they fabricate, bend, weld, powder coat, assemble, and test every UTV. Landmaster provides their customers with the toughest, most versatile UTV made. Check out our large selection of Landmaster UTVs at Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
If you're shopping for a vehicle and wonder what website has local vehicles listed, check out FindCars.com, because FindCars.com is locally based. You'll find thousands of vehicles listed from local dealers and private sellers all over the area. Plus, it's so easy to use. Simply choose the vehicle you're looking for, and FindCars.com will show you who has what you're looking for locally and beyond. FindCars.com, local shopping made easy.
FindCars.com. Click. During the summer patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts, get up to 40% off regular prices on porch and patio purchases, like this 6-piece patio dining set for just $18.89. Summer patio sale going on now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The flood fight is on across Minnesota and western Wisconsin. Local leaders say this is the worst flooding the town of Waterville has ever seen. These aerial images show what they're battling. This is the area specifically named in a peacetime emergency declaration by Governor Walz late last night. Jason Rantala is there, and he's seen the damage firsthand.
After 1,000 volunteers and 60,000 sandbags filled and distributed, city and county officials say they don't know when this flood fight will end.
We just have too much water.
Senators Amy Klobuchar, Tina Smith, and Representative Angie Craig arrived in Waterville Sunday afternoon to take a look at the flooding.
It's still going to rise.
So far, only voluntary evacuations, with water, electricity, and sewer operations still functioning. Officials say they still don't know if they'll be getting National Guard assistance.
We're continuing to coordinate with the State Department of Homeland Security, and at this point, we really have no additional information to share on them.
As for federal assistance, Senators Klobuchar and Smith say flood damages need to exceed about $132,000 locally or $10.5 million statewide for FEMA to step in.
Amy and I want you all to know that we are going to put our shoulder into doing everything we can to make sure that the federal government is a good partner with the state to help you recover from this.
Local officials say they're grateful.
It's very touching. It's very touching.
For the outpouring of support.
People are coming together. They're going to stay strong, and we're going to keep fighting the good fight.
Local officials say they're grateful for all the food donations. They say they now have plenty, but they say they could use more volunteers to help fill sandbags. Well, a much needed dry and calmer day for the region today, but is more rain on the way. Let's send it to meteorologist Bill Grahl for the answer.
Well, hi, Michael. The answer is yes, but not nearly as much as we've seen as of late. We'll get to that in just a moment. First of all, the effects of our very wet weather over the past several weeks and especially the last several days. Lots of river flood warnings remain in effect for all our parts of the Mississippi River, the Zumbro, the Trempealeau, the Black, the Root River, the Upper Iowa, little sliver of the Kickapoo there, and the Yellow River over towards Necedah as well. Again, use extra caution on area rivers. The currents are extra strong, the water levels are high, extra debris in the water, so use caution in and around the rivers. All right, here's some of the latest river levels along the Mississippi. Wabasha and La Crosse both above flood stage now, and forecast to crest everyone above flood stage. Minor flooding in Wabasha and Winona. Moderate flooding potentially in La Crosse and in Prairie du Chien and McGregor. Again, these numbers and the dates are rather changeable, so just stay tuned for updates, especially if you have interests along the Mississippi River. All right, currently we are quiet and dry. Again, a much needed dry day across the region. 82 is the high, 84 is average, 98 and 42 are the records. This is the best news, just a trace of rain, and that was with some leftover showers just after midnight early this morning. And for the year, about 1.5 inches above average here in La Crosse, but many surrounding communities are much higher than that. Current temp 71 at the airport, 72 downtown. Winds are light, and there's that Mississippi above flood stage, 12.11 feet. So again, use extreme caution around the mighty Mississippi. 66 in Eau Claire, the Chippewa River on the rise as well, and your wind is currently calm. So temperatures have cooled into the 60s to lower 70s. 70 in Winona, 65 in Black River Falls, 70 in Viroqua and Prairie du Chien. Dew points generally in the low to mid 60s, so that's a little sticky, and dew points will come down just a few degrees overnight, so not overly humid, but those dew points do start to rise, especially later tomorrow into tomorrow night. Winds are light or calm. They're in the process of shifting around to the southeast at around 5 miles an hour. One lone thunder shower just to the north and west of Madison. Otherwise, radar is quiet tonight, thankfully, as high pressure in control. Our next system, though, just north of Montana, that's the one that's going to bring the chance of storms tomorrow night. Let's time it out on Sky Tracker. Dry tonight and dry during the day tomorrow. So much needed dry hours through that time period. But then tomorrow night, a couple clusters of thunderstorms could crop up. Sky Tracker has them near and east of La Crosse especially. But again, the exact location of those will be key in who sees the stronger storms tomorrow night. And then on Tuesday, Sky Tracker keeps most of the redevelopment of storms to our south, but we'll keep an eye on that as well. Storm Prediction Center has our area in a level 2 risk, especially near and north of La Crosse. Again, the local timing tomorrow night, strong winds, the primary threat, maybe some hail and brief downpours as well. So something we will monitor for sure. So my forecast for tonight, a few clouds, fairly seasonable, 62 for the low, winds are light. Tomorrow, 86, dry during the day. That chance of storms not until tomorrow night. And on the Tuesday, slight chance of storms, but some of those may stay to our south, pretty warm, 88. Couple more needed dry days, Wednesday and Thursday, chance of rain on Friday, and next weekend's looking dry right now with highs primarily in the 70s. So you note there, Michael, over the next 8 days, definitely a better pattern, more western, northwesterly winds aloft, so that's going to bring more dry days than wet days over the next week or so. Some good news there. Michael, back to you.
Thank you for that, Bill. And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Brian Holzhausen of West Salem with Sky Show. Every week, we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you would like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. Coming up in sports, the Brewers trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Plus, the best of the best competing at the track and field Olympic trials. See how UWL's own Sam Blaskowski did. Kate has the highlights after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
On these trails, I find the middle ground and get things moving. I've done that as a state lawmaker, and it's what I'll do in Congress. I'll work with both parties to get things done for workers and families.
For over 40 years, Lacrosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
Have you ever had to move? It's brutal. Why do we have so much stuff? Well, at Chrysler Winona, we're moving, and we're trying to pack light by throwing out some great deals. A lightly used 23 Grand Cherokee L with 3rd row, heated seats, and remote start is just $38,990. Or pre-owned Chrysler Pacifica with heated leather and seating for 7 starting at just $23,990. So come see us before we move at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
Congress has been spinning its wheels, going nowhere. I'm Katrina Shankland. In the state capitol, I passed 225 bipartisan laws to help farmers, workers, and families. I approve this message because I have the experience to get things moving.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports tonight. One of UWL's own hoping to make the USA Olympic team as Sam Blaskowski was competing in the 100-meter dash at the Olympic trials. Semifinals were first. If he qualified in that, he would race in the finals later in the night. Let's go there. Keep your eyes on lane 2 on the right of the screen. Blaskowski rocking his UWL treads, but the fastest man in Division III going to come up a little short against the best of the best. Blaskowski would run a 10.17, the 20th fastest time overall, but it was not good enough to make the finals. Everyone in that final race had a sub-10, but still, what a run for Blaskowski. A couple of updates from the Northwoods League. The Loggers back in the win column, taking down Thunder Bay tonight 6-4. It's their 4th win in their last 5 games. And in softball, the Steam getting back in the win column, taking down Mankato 7-3. The Steam have a noon game tomorrow, 2 games on Tuesday, and a noon game on Wednesday, all at home, so a lot of chances to catch some softball. In the MLB, Brewers trying to avoid a 4-game sweep to the Padres, and it wouldn't take long for the Brewer offense to get going. Second inning, 2 men on, and Sal Frelick lines went out to left field. That scores a run. Milwaukee takes the lead. Same inning now, 2 outs, and with runners in scoring position, Blake Perkins sends a little bloop shot to no man's land. That gets down. 2 more guys score. Brewers go up 3, and they weren't done. The 2-out rally continues. This time, Bryce Terang pulls one into right field. Perkins scores from first. Terang has some wheels. He's in with an RBI triple. It was a big second inning for Milwaukee, and that was the difference maker. 6-2, the final. Staying in the division, the Chicago Cubs faced off with the Mets for Sunday Night Baseball. New York got the win 5-2. That means the Cubs are 8 games back from the Brewers for first place in the division. The Cardinals are in second place, 5 games back. Pirates, 7.5 games back. Let's go to the American League. Twins on the West Coast going for a series win over the Athletics. Up one in the 7th, and with the runners at the corners, Byron Buxton gets one through to center field, gets to the wall, 1 run scores. The second run, nope, he's going to hold up at third, but it makes it a 2-0 game. Very next batter, ground ball up the middle, heads up play by the defense to get Buxton out at third, but a run does score. Twins go up 3, and that would be the final. Pablo Lopez would strike out 14 in 8 scoreless innings. Twins in Arizona starting on Tuesday. International soccer, Team USA in their first game of pool play tonight as they were taking on Bolivia in the Copa America. And it wouldn't take long for the good guys to get on the board. Just 2 minutes, 20 seconds in, and Christian Pulisic with a beauty finds the net, and Captain America puts Team USA up 1-0. Then right before the half, Pulisic makes the run, passes it down, 1-on-1, and gets the strike to go up 2-0, and that would be the final. USA will go again on Thursday when they take on Panama. And I'm not joking when I say we've got another crazy weekend with a crazy golf finish, this time at the Travelers Championship. Scottie Scheffler with the lead on hole 18. Tom Kim trying to force a playoff, and that's when the protesters struck. 6 of them throwing smoke canisters that left powder all over the green. Right before the 2 guys were about to make a pivotal putt, they seemed in good spirits about it, maybe a little confused. Then after the cleanup, Scheffler left his putt short. That opened the door for Kim. We're going to a playoff, but in the playoff, Scheffler would tap it in for his 6th win of the tour this season. Complete domination. The police try to stop him. Protesters try to stop him. Nothing can keep Scottie Scheffler from winning. Tomorrow night, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Edmonton Oilers have clawed their way back in the series as the Florida Panthers once held a 3-0 series lead. But Connor McDavid and his squad have came all the way back to force Game 7. It's as good as it gets. This one starts tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We'll have an update tomorrow at 10. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver for every $40. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
At Union State Bank, we believe in empowering our young savers to dream big and achieve more. While the most important part of being a kid is being a kid, we encourage their parents to set them on a journey of financial success. The Junior Savings Account from Union State Bank is designed especially for kids up to age 18. A savings account for your kids is a crucial step in shaping their future and instilling valuable life skills. Take the next step and set your kids on the path towards a brighter and more secure financial future. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Thankfully, American Waterworks offers proven, warranted solutions. Typically less expensive than full replacement and more efficient and lightweight than mud jacking, our methods are designed to last. After all, your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
Chevy Truck's advanced camera technology lets you see over, under, through, up to 8 available cameras and 14 views, so you can focus on the view that really matters. Don't miss a thing. Chevy's got you. Get 1.9% financing on this 2024 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial, or get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
This Monday, one day only, earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $40 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver for every $40. Monday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
Americans.
5 simple ingredients: flour, water, salt, yeast, and passion make delicious dough. At this pizza school in Naples, Italy, they say that's the base for the perfect Neapolitan pie. We start from scratch, and we respect the process and the elements from which it's created.
Americans eat roughly 3 billion pizzas every year, according to industry experts. They come with all different types of toppings, but the home of pizza is teaching the next generation of chefs how to make it the way they insist is the best way. CBS's Ian Lee reports.
5 simple ingredients: flour, water, salt, yeast, and passion make delicious dough. At this pizza school in Naples, Italy, they say that's the base for the perfect Neapolitan pie. We start from scratch, and we respect the process and the elements from which it's created, the ingredients and the final product, says this teacher. The school devotes itself to preserving the process spanning hundreds of years. Just 2 minutes to prep and 90 seconds in the oven. Domenico De Bellis traveled from Texas to tap into his Italian roots and learn the secrets of the dish. He's taking part in the 9-day course after suffering some sorry imitations.
When it's called Neapolitan pizza and they give me this like round dish that's hard as a piece of rock and with a ton of cheese or the whole fridge of ingredients upon it, it's not for me.
The Neapolitan pizza is part of the fabric of Naples. It originated as a quick and cheap meal, but one that's rich in flavor. You need a good peeled tomato, good buffalo mozzarella, and finally extra virgin olive oil, says renowned chef Paolo Sirace. The school bakes the knowledge into hundreds of chefs every year, so people around the world can enjoy a slice of Naples. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
We'll have one final check of your forecast when we return.
It's the summer sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Get up to 30% off regular prices. This Leslie sofa is just $9.99, and this Spindrift dining set is $12.99. Get savings throughout the showroom during the summer sale at Home Furniture.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Jolivet Family Farms homegrown goodness. Stop by today for some homegrown raspberries, kohlrabi, onions, baby red potatoes, carrots, popcorn, and so much more. Pick your own raspberries daily from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Also available in the market. Check for availability. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Only at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers is $21 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
How will you reward yourself with the benefits you'll get from Riverbank's Rewards Checking? A morning pick-me-up, a leisurely round, a special dinner, or an evening pause. This checking account comes with 3.04 annual percentage yield. There's also a refund for foreign ATM transaction fees. Stop in to one of the convenient locations or visit online to learn more about Riverbank's Rewards Checking. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 10% off area rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with area rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off area rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
Just a few clouds tonight, seasonable temperatures, lows in La Crosse around 62 degrees. Dry tomorrow, 86. Chance of storms, though, tomorrow night. A slight chance of a storm on Tuesday, a high of 88.
Well, we want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this weekend. We'll see you tomorrow morning.